Hello, this is DroneServicesNorthwest.com. My name is Bob Lloyd, and today we're going to look at some drone footage. First off is a construction site, and you can see some of the angles we took there and some of the views. And then we'll move on to some larger properties and show how the drone can come in from different angles and give you some different options to look at there. Alright, we're going to go ahead and get started. Hello, I hope you enjoyed that part there with the different angles. We're going to take a look at Google Earth and some mapping that I've done there. And we can lay the recent map that I just make over the top of Google Maps, and then we can zoom out and look around, and we can come all the way back in again to this same location and take a closer look at our maps that we've made that we overlay on the Google Maps. We can see different things that are going on, such as plant health. There's one thing we can look at. And if we turn these on and off and toggle them, we can see with our current map and maybe the underlay map where these data points fall, and you can take a closer look. Now the nice thing is, it is high resolution, and we can zoom right down in there, and we can take a pretty close look with the map that we've made that is current. And this is going down in Google Earth, and you can turn it and you can see the 3D coming up. So I'm going to go ahead and just let you see that happen. It's a pretty handy tool, and it does work pretty good. And we've got some other options coming up I'm going to talk to you about. Drones have the ability to collect images and data over large areas quickly. This data collection and processing is a huge cost savings over traditional methods. The uses for drones in analyzing or documenting has many more options than I can list here, but we're going to go over a few of them. Here are some examples from the company I've been using recently. We do have a roof report here, which will give you a 3D vision of the roof and images. So if you find something, you have an image of it. And there's a progress monitoring where you rotate your drone at like a crane, and you keep track of the progress on like a construction site. We have the volume measurement over here. Now that's great for doing the elevations on ground. And if we have a pile of gravel or a hole in the ground, we can actually measure the volume of that. We can even tell you the weight of some of those materials if you know those numbers. There's an interesting one here called water pooling, to find the water as it's on the ground. And that's an interesting one, and some other companies have lots of other ones they offer that are interesting. And right now what I'm showing you mostly here is called the DVI, the Difference Vegetative Index. And I kind of explain that here off to the side with the 3 diagrams of a dead leaf, stressed, and healthy. And you see the different colors reflecting. That's the basic way this happens. And the drone itself is able to come in at the proper angle, sometimes with a different camera setting and other things that we set up to grab this kind of data. So we can cover a lot of ground really fast, and then we can look at this data later and get closer to it. And there's all sorts of stuff that we can look at. If you have any questions, give me a call. I'm happy to answer them.